It's too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone usage. So I talk till I drop. You say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Right now I'm using Steph Curry. Right now is the best PG I see. I'm using Wilson, Paul George Diamond, Kevin Durant Diamond, and starting five I was using Micah, but Porzingis is so good.
Ooh, I love that, using a little international flavor in your lineups.
Yeah.
What's some of the strategies that you've been using that have...
Up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Knicks. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Knicks, Cavs, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was, led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for New York, Randall out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Payton. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here's Sexton. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Pass to Harkless. Love against Randall. Payton outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Garland can't get the putback. Here's Harkless. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Barrett the pass to Gibson. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
And it's Sexton penetrating. It's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Harkless with it. And the pass to Payton. Over in the corner, Randall. Barrett wide open, he fires. And the 3 off target.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And there it is for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Payton against Sexton. Here's Harkless. No good on the 3. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Phenomenal choice by K. Love to go with the pull-up jumper. Just knows how to exploit the D.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Harkless. Defended by Sexton. And stolen by Drummond.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Knicks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Payton. Doesn't go that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Love. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
If you see me on the phone, it's business, not no take it. Quit a 6-figure job, cause I'm not patient. Need that money right now, need what Buffett make it. Man, jeans and my chick Vaseline. Flex that routine, flex that routine. I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Hundreds and 50s and sometimes the dubs. Put that on everything that I love. That's on everything I love. Put that on my
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Randall's got 5.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
2 points, that one goes.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Peyton. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Barrett the open look. Sexton grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Love. Here's Drummond. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 5 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Peyton kicks to Harkless. To the inside. Here's Randall. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that to me is where he can make his mark.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Cleveland. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer.
Take a break.
I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
And he makes the first.
And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And, Greg, I think maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
to get open is Gibson. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 6.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
And they pick up 2. And you know, Greg, you asked Barrett, he said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
And there's Porter on the assist by Nance.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
The Knicks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Robinson's checked in for Gibson, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Maurice Harkless. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in. That one is no good. Here's Porter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Free throw good, Porter. Now here's Payton. No points in the game yet for him. Right wing. Randall against Nance. Randall with the bucket.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Garland, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Randall. 10 points for him. Here's Payton. Softly drops in the floater.
I'll tell you, pull out the floater when necessary. Elfrid Payton pretty.
Here's Garland. Randall with some nice D.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Payton on the double team. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Some nice passing by New York here. Randall against Nance. Randall passes to Barrett. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The drive by Nance. It's tipped.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
Inside. And Randall throws it down.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 9-point game. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Elfrid Payton showing he's capable of running the offense pretty pass.
There's Garland. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 15 points in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Passes it to Barrett. Back to Payton. Knocked loose. Thompson with it. Now Payton defending. lays it in off the breakaway. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but, it. You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. A different look for New York. Kevin Knox is checked in for Barrett, and Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Elfrid Payton. The Cavaliers leading by 9. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Ntilikina. The Cavaliers making the shot to the paint. Powered down with both hands.
Well, Ntilikina is big-time athletic, and how about the vertical to finish that one?
Here's Windler. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Knicks. Ellington comes in for Reggie Bullock. And that one misses. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
Garland, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Thompson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Knox. Got a piece of it. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Ntilikina passes to Robinson. Here's Knox to the left wing from the arc. Porter pulls it in. There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Ntilikina. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Darius Garland picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
He hits the second from the line.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
Offensive rebound, Nance. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Portis. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I like to see Kevin Knox share the basketball because what it shows is an improving awareness in finding his teammates. That's how people want to play with you.
Now here's Ellington. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Knox misses. There's 45 seconds left in the first. And Porter, here we go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Porter's got 7.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Robinson misses.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
From 20 feet out, Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 14. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Windler. Offensive rebound. Here's Nance. And finally they hit one. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
And so it's Cleveland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the underdog label.
I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid. I've always been a guy that's always been picked second. Even though I had, high accolades in high school, and I had to work for those really, really hard to get those. I feel like nobody really ever believes in, none of the things I do. Even if I have a good season, to me it was a good season, but somebody else it wasn't as good as they wanted it to be.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Bobby Portis out there with Knox. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. Whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And here we go. Fast break. Ellington's got the ball. Finished off the break.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Here's Sexton. And too long on the shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Cleveland leading by 10. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Knox. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Harkless is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Here's Ntilikina. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Stripped it away. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Ntilikina. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Ntilikina's got 5 now.
Remember, Ntilikina has an impressive wingspan, so his hands are always ready, and he's an opportunistic defender.
Pass to Ellington. Here's Knox. Nice D from Sexton.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks, trailing here by 8. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Porter. 6 points for him.
And instead of just trying to draw the foul, Love maintains his focus despite some stiff defense. Great hands, great body control, allowing him to get it done.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Ntilikina. Following the basket by Colin Sexton.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Here's Drummond, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Knicks trail by 12. To the middle, here's Harkless. Basket counts. Harkless has got 4 points this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Left side, Sexton. And that one, good. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 5. Floats one. Here's Harkless. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Kevin Knox. Barrett checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Peyton in for Frank Ntilikina. Now, here's Thompson. After Colin Sexton's miss, they shoot again. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 9.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Tipped away. There's the pass to Barrett. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Sexton with it. Guarded now by Harkless. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Porter against Peyton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint, here's Barrett. And the layup falls. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Passes it to Barrett. Now, here's Bullock. Payton, right side. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
And it's Drummond missing. Bullock with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Payton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Cleveland leading by 12. Stolen by Bullock. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
A different look now for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Drummond. And it's Garland in for Jetty Osman. Randall outside. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You can see Thompson does a good job carving out space for himself to secure that board.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end.
Oh!
My goodness. Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Here's Payton. Down low, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Thompson for the triple, and another three for Cleveland.
Wow, Tristan Thompson showing that I've got to grow as an offensive player, willing to take the range opportunity.
To the inside, Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful, you're right with that one. Fires top of the key. That one wide left. Knicks trail by 12. Now Barrett, 14 points for him. Here's Randall. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Sexton penetrating. And that one is good. Sexton's got 18 points.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
And Barrett slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. From 18 feet away. They get it back. Here's Thompson. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The Knicks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Pass to Barrett. And here's Bullock. Sinks the triple. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
He gets that one.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Here's Payton. Pass to Randall. Inside. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut back down to 11. Big bucket there from Gibson.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
The shot's good from Nance.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
The pass to Bullock. Back to Payton for three. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Passes to Randall. Little turnaround. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
That one good for 2.
You know, he might not be the focal point on an offensive team, but Thompson knows how to get his numbers.
Here's Gibson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Robinson's checked in for New York. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Lets it go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter. And here's Bullock. And Sexton over to help. Here's Payton. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Boy, at 6'4", Elfrid Payton has great size at his position and uses it to his advantage to score inside. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
52 seconds left to play in the first half. Payton dishes to Robinson. And here's Bullock from the arc. But they'll get another chance. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Nance. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Nance has got 8 points.
Well, that's going to be the next step for me, for Larry Nance Jr., is that a consistent ability as a face-up scorer.
Barrett. And again, it's New York.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Nance. That shot missing. Good D by Payton. For three, Bullock. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You ever heard me say scrap heap before? I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Knicks' first half?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Here's Sexton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 22 points for Colin Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game, such a critical aspect for him to have.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And he really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Here's Payton. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Knocked away. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Count it. Good.
Boy, Darius Garland in no mood to be denied. On the interior, go ahead, young sir.
Payton the bounce pass. Barrett, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. To the inside, here's Osman, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Pass to Barrett. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Here's Randall. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Drummond's got 11 points.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Payton outside. Takes a three. Love grabs the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shoots over Portis. Here's Drummond, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He's got 13.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Randall. Over Love. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And that's 10 points for Bobby Portis.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Knicks trail by 18. To the paint. And there's Randall on the assist by Mo Harkless. Harkless has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Sexton. Fades and shoots. And it's Drummond missing. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Down low. Here's Payton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I think if you're very aggressive with Elfrid Payton, this guy is getting good at picking up these kinds of fouls.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
That free throw, no good.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern has been front and center.
Knox, he's checked in for the Knicks. Ellington comes in for Barrett. Cleveland also making some changes. Nancy's checked in for Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Colin Sexton. Good on the second free throw. And the Cavaliers with possession here. The lead is 15. Here's Osman. But they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And he gets it to go.
Well, at 6'9", you can see the ability of Kevin Knox to run the floor and finish in transition. That's perfect.
Garland, shot is good off the back rim and in. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Nance.
Larry Nance, twice on the pipe, says no, sir.
Count the basket. Randall's got 22.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And the Knicks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. And both free throws good for Drummond. Here's Ntilikina. 5 points in the game. New York calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Cavaliers on D. Back to Randall. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And Portis throws it down.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Portis.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
And he goes in for the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
It's good.
This is what Larry Nance brings to the table. Physical ability, versatility, commitment to getting better.
Now the pass to Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Randall's got 24 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And stolen by Portis. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Knox.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Cavaliers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. And the shot goes down. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. Pass to Randall. Over Nance. The offensive rebound. Ellington lays it up and banks it in. Ellington's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. And the Cavaliers making a change here. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Garland. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
For Cleveland, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 10. They get a hand on it. Here we go, all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Knox. And here's Bullock from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Bullock's got 6.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
It's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Here's Randle. Not going to go that time. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Garland with the bucket.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Garland kicks to Drummond. Drummond is doubled, shoots over Portis, and there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Garland.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Portis, the pass to Ellington. Outside Portis, inside, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
This guy is a high flyer, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks, and Cleveland also making a change. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. That one misses for Randle.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Passes it to Randall. Here's Knox. Launches a three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Windler with the bucket. Windler's got 12 points in the game.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Drummond and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Knox. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Sexton attacking. Good work there as it goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Boy, Colin Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
Randall misses off the right iron. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
For the Knicks, Maurice Harkless is checked in for Julius Randle. R.J. Barrett comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Wayne Ellington. And Sexton drops them both.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Bullock with it. He's got 8. Pass to Barrett. A 3 ball. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. That one drops for him. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter. Knicks trail by 17. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Payton against Sexton. Payton kicks to Harkless. Hangs in the air. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Harkless. 24 points for R.J. Barrett. Here's Sexton. Yep, it counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Payton surveying the floor. Six to shoot. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And so it's Cleveland taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got R.J. Barrett, Mitchell Robinson out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Payton in at the point. Here's Robinson. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the Knicks making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland.
One shot.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills, but if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Shoots the three. The shot by Sexton, no good. Knicks trail by 20. Payton's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Thompson for the triple. But they'll get another chance.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love so crafty near the rim, getting his man to get physical with him. Just a master of drawing contact.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
First one falls for him.
Well, you think about the last few years and the evolution of Kevin Love. He's now become an elite stretch 4, and he's got the green light on a nightly basis to shoot it from distance. Great.
Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Endorse, the Knicks have made it clear they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the offensive end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson's going to be a problem in this league.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Payton, and the dunk by Payton.
Well, just big-time athleticism. When Elfrid Payton is driving with a purpose, he is determined to score.
Here's Sexton. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Gibson. Poked loose. And there's the pass to Payton. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, in this day and age, assertiveness as a scorer from a young point guard is critical. Payton on the catch and shoot, no hesitation.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Payton. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one's good. Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
Well, with Love's strength, so difficult to push him away from the rim when he puts it on the floor.
Harkless finds Payton. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic LU jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Osman. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
For a sliver of room. That's all he needed to get to the bucket. Nice aggressive move, slipping and sliding his way through.
Down low, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, you combine size, aggression, and toughness, and you get Taj Gibson. My goodness, nicely done.
Here's Windler. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Here's Payton in the corner, Barrett with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Here's Nance. Love, and Love with his second chance points.
That's the activity of Kevin Love that I simply admire. This guy bails him out of a lot of possessions, and he doesn't allow them to come up empty.
Now here's Payton. Wallace with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Barrett the pass to Payton. Off target from outside. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Sexton slams it in.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Robinson. Damian Dotson comes in for Maurice Harkless. Ntilikina, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Dennis Smith in for Elfrid Payton. Smith, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. Second shot opportunity. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Drummond's got 15 points in just the second half. Passes it to Ntilikina. Now here's Portis. To the paint. Shot's good by Gibson.
Boy, Taj Gibson unafraid in the face of contact. How tough is this guy?
The drive by Love. And the dunk by Love.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Smith outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Fires for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He's feeling it. That shot, no good. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Stolen by Garland. Shoots over Portis. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Smith. They get it again, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Kevin Knox is checked in for New York.
Substitution for the Knicks, Kevin Knox.
Ntilikina looking it over. Pass to Portis. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Smith, and he nails the jumper.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. continues to work on that jump shot, but boy, looking fluid right there.
It's Drummond with the drive, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Dotson. And it's Osman with the rebound. Over Smith. Tries again, and it's Love laying it in. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for New York, Damian Dotson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Larry Nance is checked in for Jetty Osman. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Cleveland shooting impressively throughout at 62% from about 19 feet. Jump shot is good that time. Dellavedova's got his first basket. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Drummond, again the Cavaliers score. And for the Knicks, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Ntilikina passes to Knox, and it's in there.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Shot on the wing. A second chance effort. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 30 points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
To the wing right side. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Got it from 16 feet. Dellavedova's got 4 this quarter.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Dellavedova, and rebounds again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Here's Garland. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Dotson. To the inside, Smith, and he converts the layup.
Dennis Smith Jr. seems to relish as a guard to go on the interior and get buckets. Nicely done.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Garland's got 40 points. The Knicks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. The shot's good from Smith.
Not only can Smith take contact inside, he's willing to initiate it. That's a great aspect to his game.
Bucket is good. Now Portis. Smith scanning the floor. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Robinson's checked in for Portis. And then for Cleveland, Jordan Bell comes in for Andre Drummond. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Garland. Here's Dotson, covered by Nance. Here's Smith, lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, there's a level of concentration required on the interior, and Dennis Smith Jr. more than up to the task.
Porter, no luck. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 assists. Fires at the elbow. Kept alive. Love. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Colin Sexton.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And finished off by Robinson.
Timeout.
And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're leading by 27. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Colin Sexton.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he comes up with the deuce.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Knox misses. Cleveland with the ball. Up top, Porter. And that one hits back iron. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Ntilikina, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
How about the dribble drive move from Frank Ntilikina, handling the rock comfortably.
Pulls it up. Dellavedova, that's good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, you guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
You got it done when it counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.